without starting to stutter. But I can't understand why we let someone else rule our land. Cap in hand, I could get a broken jaw from being in a fight. I know it's evening when day turns to night. I can understand why some rally so holy. They can save a lot of points by signing heads goalie. But I can't understand why we let someone else rule our land. Cap in hand, we fight when they ask us. We boast, then we cower. We beg for a peace song. What's already ours?
The event tonight is called Songs for Scotland, and we are very close to the vote, and I think what we're trying to do is just create a sense of occasion and excitement and using Scotland's rich tradition of song and of course contemporary Scottish song to try and create that. It's going to be quite an atmosphere in the room tonight, in this beautiful room beneath this Alistair grey ceiling, which is iconic, to have all these people playing music that goes way back into Scottish folk traditions at this particular moment. I think will be really something.
Let's sit around and wait for things to improve. I'm voting no. No, 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 I'm voting no. Who gives up about the West Lothian question?
When the second city of the empire, Mother Glasgow nurses all her wings.
For all lang syne we'll seize this time and listen to each other. Let us woo you lovely.
I wrote Sheena Cullia with the poet Innes Machneachgal while I was working as musician in residence at Solmarostig in Skye, the Gaelic college, and I can't think of a song that we would better like to represent the whole campaign. It's about many things, but amongst others, valuing real life, valuing process, valuing the beautiful things as well, not putting your back to them, and remembering that it doesn't matter what your objective or your goal is, that the journey that you follow and the way that you follow it is every bit as important. And as we all know, this is just the beginning of a journey.
Chapal niar galt gerim achadich am se chomerich shod nach kraf ach na shachim kya vestause na kod kol rikard atlar blue hegerishan maar geen geef gachtra laat maar geen geef gachtra kein ich gabel brinat get nach ganz drin klar al beskier Yeah. Lois nach gafshin spatcher mach for hamayan and stretch mesken and gigs gachsocher pasture shine a major duan gebrach on a hierde sheen kale past the endless day shvart togar gerowen kingle togars kava yaman boirai kava aman Moran Tang, Kapelev, Rona, Marit,
Feel
Conrad,
it too, but
Schubert.
cannot share. Close your eyes and grip the chair. Ah.
Wache wa mo henne, was mo henne, door de shana gesit chilug maar de gala wie mo gala de glach. Komme la min kerera en kalla sein en kalla vai. Fatse hein la laping en gadelichen kas. See you de va horo hilly en boha. Hilly and Boruay, Hilly and Boha. See you the Bahoro, Hilly and Boha.
I think first and foremost it's a song by Robert Burns, and he, I think it's fair to say, has been a central part of Scotland's art and its poetry and its music since he was writing up into the present day. And as with so many Burns songs, this song and the sentiments expressed in the song are so relevant today as they were when he wrote them. I think I chose this song because it reflects part of Scotland's history and part of Scotland's present too. And I think it kind of shows and sings of an ethos that's been part of Scotland, past and present, which is one of progressive thought, progressive thinking, one that puts forward the kind of the ordinary person rather than some kind of elite, and hopefully that's something that we can work towards.
For all that and all that, the tinsel show and all that, the honest man, though e'er sae poor, is king o' men for all that. Yes, see on Perky caught a laird, o astrots and stairs and all that, though hundreds o worship at his word, is but a coof for all that. For all that and all that, a ribbon star and all that, the man o' independent mind, he looks and laughs at all that. A prince can make a belt at night, a marquis duke and all that, but an honest man's up in his might. Good faith, he mun afford that. For all that and all that, the dignities and all that. Honest man, though e'er so poor, is king of men for all that. Let us pray that cometh me, as cometh will for all us, that sense and waft the road the earth shall bear the grief and all that. For all that and all that, it's coming yet for all that. That man to man the hill down shall brothers be for all that.
Well, the song I'm singing tonight is The Silver Tatty, and it's a song by Burns. I'm from Dumfries and Galloway, down in the southwest, so he's very close to my heart. And I guess from a pro-independence point of view, it's a song about a soldier going off to war, leaving his sweetheart behind, and I guess I'm hoping that in an independent Scotland we'll have much less cause for people to write songs about going off to war.
He bring to me a pint of wine and fill it in a silver tassie, that I may drink before I go a service to my bonny lassie. The boat rocks at the pier leaf, full out the wind blows frae the ferry. The ship rides by the berry glove, and I'm on leave my bonny Mary. The trumpets sound, the banners fly, oh, the glittering spears, they are ranked ready. The shouts of war are heard afar, and the battle closes deep and bloody. It's not the roar of sea or shore, would not be longer wish to tarry, nor shouts of war that's heard afar. Oh, it's leaving thee, my bonny Mary. It's leaving thee. It's leaving thee.
Thank you very much. A big hand. House Band and Jamie McLennan. Thank you.
I mean, hip-hop culture traditionally is about activism, it's about people speaking out, it's about fighting the power, and this campaign and this event actually gives hip-hop a legitimate space to exist, because it traditionally exists either on the fringes of a society or as a commercial vehicle where it's kind of vacuous at its core. So it's really empowering for artists like me and other hip-hop artists across all the different elements of hip-hop to be not only asked to be involved, but for people to be genuinely interested in our take on Scotland in these times.
Make them for yourself.
The clock's turning, the pot on the hob's burning. I sought loving what it wrought on my hollow yearning. And not rot as in Johnny Rotten, rot as in how a sledgehammer shapes a point, youngin'. After a moderate discussion on cost cutting, they laid us off and the economy stopped working. The world's our very own hot oven. At the shop front we fight over anything that's not burning. This clarity of mind's virtually thought numbing, killed my evil twin and made virtues of his shortcomings. On the page characters organise accordingly. Byros awkwardly jive at my apostrophe. I'm a walking dichotomy. There's not an alternate philosophy I've not tried godlessly. Dear terrible Tories, when I'm in charge I'm serving stovies, and no matter what you'll always have a bed at Loki's. But there's only one room, so your bed's in the lobby, and I bet you sleep like a baby at incredible stories. Intelligence from credible sources in the early reportage indicates a shortage of compelling forces. With the regiment of ignorance assembles and poses the general doses on where to send his petty forces. May a man interject? No disrespect, I've got a question for your tabloid intellect. And if you dodge it, then I'll hang you dead on the masthead of the rag where your arguments intersect.
We desperately cling to idle information instead of each other's hand. I hope that in time you find what you're desperately seeking from the hearts and minds of every man, and they don't bleed you dry. They don't drain you, drain your bones. No, they don't bleed you dry. I hope you never, 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 never have to learn.
I had an odd thought in a flash as I soaked in a cold bath. In an economic construct where arguably law is more important than math. Why are schools teaching us to use stones to plug holes in our rafts? It's a new world order in it, where you can't heat your home, but you can buy a yoghurt with chocolate in it. Work for your dough, give me a break. If there's work to be done, call it a job and pay a living wage. My life's where theory and practice collide. The river of my anger runs deeper than it's wide. National pride, our civility's so deep-rooted. When asked to choose freedom or security, we ask for advice because we can't decide. It's like a dragon if I had the knife. My hands are bound by a thankless life. What I can provide is a formaldehyde for its mammoth hide. Pick a weapon and a side. Either that or I could go and start tanning wine and preaching in the choir with a face like Palestine. Or make a pass at the hands of time and accept that half of life is asinine without a glass of wine. Anyway, that's another topic of relevance for any heretics on the genesis to polemicists. For now I'm swearing irreverence on the tenderness of any existentialist intelligence that steps to this. You're apathetic because you're penniless. But you're penniless because you're apathetic and there's evidence. I express my independence with intention while your reticence is staring on expressionless. I would rather be a terrorist than measured by the unintentional irrelevance of my sentiments. Fear is a distortion of choice. In my State of the Union address, I am declaring we put an end to this.
Now that we have so sadly departed, I hope you find good health. And I hope, Lord, I hope that you make your decisions well and make them for yourself.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the evening, folks.
It's a remarkable song. It's written by Hamish Henderson, and it's an old pipe tune. But it was written when Harold Macmillan made his famous speech about the wind of change blowing through Africa, and Hamish replied by writing that rough. There's mair than a rough wind blowing. It's in Scots. It's pro-Scots. It's in favour of Scottish independence, but it's anti-imperialist, and it's very strongly anti-imperialist. It's an acknowledgement of the fact that Scotland, of the part that Scotland played in the service of the British Empire throughout the world.
Blast the clouds, he'll start a Gaudi out the bay. But there's mair not a rough wind blowing through the great land of the world today. It's the thought that would gather rodents of the rogues that gang callous fresh and gay. tag the road and seek their loanings with our boys to sport and play. Any mere will the bonny cannons march to war where braggarts cruisely crawl, nor we waves the pitied and clacking modern ships sailing down the broom along. Broken families and lands we buried will curse Scotland the brave, nae mair, black and white, until they're married, make the vile barracks for their master dead. Sing it with us if you know it. Say, come on, attain with freedom, never heed what the hoodies croak for doom. In your house, or the bairns o'erm will find breed, barley, bray, and paint to room. One MacLean meets with his friends in Springburn, all the roses and games will turn to bloom, and a black lad free on Nyanga dings the fell gallows o' the burgers doom. Change now, yes we do. All history tells us what to do. Freedom for all from the few. sure down. All for our dreams to fulfill. We need a change, yes we do. We want a change now, yes we do. History tells us what to do. Freedom for all for the few. Freedom for all from the few.
The day's gone, lost the clouds, he'll start Gaudi out the bay. But there's not a rough wind blowing through the great glen with a wild the day. It's a thought that would gather rodents or the rogues that gang gallus fresh and gay. Take the road and seek other loanings with the road